if you ever got too many side hustle ideas and you cannot seem to pick one, this video is for you. Because truth is, the problem isn't that you're not capable. The problem is that every time you start something, you then start thinking about the next thing. And when you're juggling a full-time job on top of it, the scattered energy turns into burnout, and then nothing gets off the ground. In this video, I'm going to help you get clear on what idea you need to pursue right now, how to shut down the noise, and how to stick with it long enough to see real results. And stay with me till the end, because I am sharing the exact framework I used to help my clients stop hopping from idea to idea and finally build something that works, even with limited time and energy. Hello there, my name is Laura. Welcome back to my channel, and I help ambitious women with full-time jobs find the time to build consistent, fulfilling side hustles without burning out. Now, if you're struggling to choose between all your creative ideas, or you've already started a few but you feel scattered and stuck, but what if the real reason you feel stuck is because you're trying to build 5 different businesses all at the same time? Now, this video is going to help you stay focused, get clear, and finally start building something that works. Now, the very first thing you want to do is get very clear on why you're starting in the first place. When you're flooded with side hustle ideas, coaching, content creation, product-based business, or a service-based business, freelance gigs, NGO, it can be exciting but also overwhelming. And the reason most people keep jumping from one idea to the next isn't because of a lack of passion. It's because they never took time to get clear on why they're starting in the first place. Now, your why is your anchor, right? Are you doing this to eventually quit your job? Are you doing this to create financial breathing room, a creative outlet, a legacy, a shot at freedom? Now, when your why is fuzzy, it's easy to chase after what looks popular or profitable, right? However, when your why is strong and specific, it filters your decisions. You stop asking, is this a good idea? And you start asking, is this the right idea for where I want to go? Getting clear on your why also helps you stay grounded when things become tough, right? Because they will. It reminds you that you're not just starting a business, but you're building a future that aligns with your lifestyle and your values. So before you dive into logos, into content, into your website, into your offer and all that great stuff, you want to pause and ask, why now? Why this? And why does it matter to me? That clarity is the foundation of a focused, aligned, and sustainable side project. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, yep, this is exactly where I am, stuck juggling too many ideas, constantly starting and stopping, and feeling like time is slipping away, then this is your moment. You're not behind, you're just at the tipping point. And what you need isn't more pressure, more motivation, or another productivity hack. What you need is clarity, structure, and support. And that is exactly why I offer clarity calls. On this call, we're going to get super clear on what is keeping you on that cycle of inconsistency, right? What side hustle ideas align with your real goals, and how to finally build a strategy that fits your life and not someone else's. So if you're done doing this alone, if you're ready to stop spinning the wheels and actually make 2026 the year you show up consistently and build something real, then book a call. The link is in the description box and the comment section below. Let this be the moment you stop surviving the week and start building your dream on purpose. The second thing you want to do is evaluate your ideas based on your capacity and not just your passion. Now, you've probably heard follow your passion 100 times, right? And while passion does matter, it is not the only thing that you need to consider. Because let's be real, you can be really deeply passionate about something but still be super overwhelmed by it. If you're working a 9 to 5, juggling life responsibilities, and trying to build something on the side, you have to evaluate your side hustle ideas based on your capacity and not just your excitement for it, right? So ask yourself, do I have the time and energy to realistically commit to this right now? Also ask yourself, what is the learning curve, right? Would this require a ton of upfront research or investment? And can I break this idea into small, manageable steps so I can make real progress within the next 30 to 60 days? Now, hear me out. This doesn't mean abandoning your passion, right? It means doing the version of it that is doable in your current season. For example, maybe you're passionate about helping people. However, launching a full-blown coaching program is too much at the moment. Could you start with one-on-one clarity sessions or a low-maintenance digital product? And this is just me giving an example, right? Because passion gets you excited, but capacity is is what helps you show up consistently. And when you match your idea with your bandwidth, you build momentum, and that momentum builds confidence, clarity, and results. Now, the third thing you want to do is build a simple, sustainable system around it. So once you've chosen your side project idea, the next thing isn't to do all the things, right? It's not to do everything all at once. The next thing is for you to build a plan that actually works with your life and not against it. Because truth is, most people do not follow through with their plans or with their goals because they overcomplicate it. It is just too complex. It demands more time, more energy, and more motivation than they actually realistically have, especially with a full-time job or after working a full-time job every single day. So what you need instead is a simple, sustainable action plan, one that helps you know exactly what to focus on each week, one that tracks real progress without getting overwhelmed, and one that makes room for life to happen, because it sure as hell will. And here's how you build that. You break your goals into micro actions or into milestones. Instead of launch a business, your next step might be outline my new offer or create a basic landing page, right? And you can actually still break all of those down into smaller, tiny pieces or into tiny tasks for each block of time that you have scheduled on your calendar. Now, you want to assign those steps into specific weeks, not days. You want to do weekly planning because that gives you a lot of breathing room, or a lot more breathing room. And next, you want to protect at least one focus block every single week dedicated for your side project, because even 60 to 90 minutes every week can move the needle as long as you're clear on what matters most. And a reminder here, simplicity creates consistency, because if your plan feels heavy, you won't stick with it. But when your plan feels doable, even on your busiest week, that's when you build trust with yourself. And that trust is what fuels momentum. So if you're thinking, yes, absolutely, I need this, but I have no idea to actually build a plan that fits my life, that is exactly what I help my clients do. Because truth is, your strategy should not feel overwhelming, right? It should feel like a deep exhale. Like finally, you are doing this in a way that makes sense for your schedule, your energy, and your goals as a whole. Now, if you're done guessing, you're done winging it, and you're ready for a clear, simple plan that helps you stay consistent with your side project, even with a full-time job, I'd love to support you. So book a free clarity call with me. We're going to talk through what's keeping you stuck, what's not working, and we're going to map out the first few steps to help you move forward with more ease, more focus, and more confidence. The link to schedule a call is in the description box and comment section below. Let's stop spinning your wheels and really start building something that actually works. Now, the next thing is create boundaries and say no even to good ideas. So you can have the best side hustle idea and the clearest action plan in the world, but if your time, your energy, and your focus are consistently being hijacked by other people's priorities, endless notifications, or last-minute requests, you won't make meaningful progress. And that is why creating boundaries is not just a productivity tip, right? It is a non-negotiable strategy. Boundaries help you protect the mental and even physical space you need in order to make something or to build something that matters. And here's what that might look like. Turning off notifications during your side hustle, a work block, blocking out one evening a week as your side hustle time, right? Your non-negotiable side hustle time. Say no to new ideas or commitments for 90 days in order to focus on one thing. And then communicating to friends and families that this time is secret and you do not need to be disturbed. So boundaries do not limit your freedom, right? It protects it. Every time you choose to say, this is my time, you're reinforcing your commitment to the life you're building and not just the one you're reacting to. Because consistency isn't just about willpower. It is about protecting your focus like it is your most valuable asset. And when you start doing that, that is when your side project actually gets the energy it deserves and it starts becoming real. So you have the ideas, you have the passion. It is now time to pick one, focus, and then follow through. You do not need a million side hustles. You just need one that works. And if you're still feeling scattered, you're still feeling stuck between ideas, or you're always feeling like you're 1 week away from starting afresh, this is your invitation to finally do things differently, right? You do not need another notebook. You do not need more motivation. You don't need another YouTube video to save in a playlist. You need a plan that actually fits your life. And if you're ready to stop starting over, to stop second guessing yourself, and to finally show up with clarity and consistency in your side project, I'd love to help. Book a free clarity call with me and we'll figure out what's been keeping you stuck. We'll choose the right idea to focus on and we'll map a strategy that works with your schedule and not against it. The link is in the description box and the comment section below. Let's make sure that 2026 is not just another year where you're dreaming, right? But the year you actually build the thing you've been dreaming about for way too long. But before you leave, please comment below, what is the one side business idea that you have been wanting to do? What is that one idea that has been calling to you? Drop in the comments and commit to giving it 90 days. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with someone who needs a productivity boost. Please subscribe to this channel for weekly videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.